as the fighters must have, in my opinion, menace without malice. They must be able to stand in front of opponents and let that opponent know that their decisions in scoring a point are simply that, a decision. If they decided to hit them properly, they could hit them. And I think sometimes our fighters forget that they're there to actually score points and hit hard within the rules. Legitimate impact. That's what they need to recognise. And they choose to avoid fighting to win fights when actually they'll gain much more by staying in the fight.
Well, our final bout of this first leg here in the Group 2, Devontae Walters in the red, the Walters fighting family. In the blue, Daniel Gharahveysi.
Yes, I don't know too much about Daniel, but I know a little bit about Devontae. Daniel's from Iran. I'm not too sure if he's on the national team, but if he's from Iran, they've got good pedigree. They know how to fight. I know he's being coached out in Birmingham with Jason Legister, again a former Team GB coach, former international. So he's from good stock. Devontae as well, we know, is from that Walters fighting family. He went to the senior Europeans this year. He's on the national team. Good standard. He's worked hard. Again, what we're seeing here again is deceptive karate here. The man would never have thought he'd be able to pick his foot up so quickly. Caught Devontae out. The only reason he didn't score is because there was lack of pullback, and of course Malcolm missed the target.
There you go, Greg. But again, interesting start from Daniel.
Yeah, he's no mug. Clearly, he knows his way around the tatami.
Now, I always like to play devil's advocate, as you know, Greg, and as much as it's great to come from a fighting family, there's also, as we've seen before from lineages, that pressure.
Look, I mean, I know that probably better than most. My two brothers were on the national team, and I was under considerable pressure to actually not just get onto the national team, but do well. And quite frankly, the only reason that I had a modicum of success is because my brothers never ever used to talk to me about karate. That's why. They never gave me any direct pressure, so anything I made was of my own construction. And I realised that they gave me no pressure, and that really helped me.
But that is the point. You have to be your own man, don't
exactly.
you? As much as we talk about lineages and families.
That's it. Yeah, that's exactly it. And that's what Devontae is recognised as. I'm quite sure he's got a very good stock around him, and he'll understand it. Again, beautiful timing there. Beautiful timing. Good point.
Daniel just has a quick look at the scoreboard, and this is the great thing about the 10K. It doesn't matter when you go out, that money's not yours. So if you're going to go out, go for it. But Devontae, of everyone I've seen in the group so far, possibly the most focused here in Group 2.
Definitely. There's some real intensity in his techniques. He's got his eye on the prize. Yeah, good focus. Got good movement for a big man, Devontae, and he is actually controlling the fight well against Daniel, who's clearly a seasoned fighter. He knows what he's doing. Oh, good point. He's timing.
In the groove, Greg.
He is. Good target, good timing, good intensity, good technique.
And something you said earlier: if you're scoring like that, keep doing it. Devontae is
exactly.
He is keeping doing it.
Yeah, brilliant performance.
Success breeds success, and you mentioned you've seen earlier, and it's frustrated you when people have stepped up off the gas. Devontae, that's the performance so far.
That's the best
group for me.
Best fight I've seen all night. Yeah.